New MMHE operators must be observed on their first shift when training is complete to make sure that they've learned and retained the operating skills and knowledge needed to safely operate MMHE in a live environment. Now, you can't expect a new operator to work as fast and efficiently as an experienced operator. You basically want to make sure that the operator is operating in a safe and competent manner. Speed and efficiency will come with time and practice. During the observation, you want to make sure that the operator is looking in the direction of travel, coming to a complete stop before lifting or lowering the load, that they are smooth with the controls and aren't bumping into things. The observation checklist will provide you with the information needed to complete a successful observation. We will go over some of the specific checklist practices later in the video. Now, there's no need to set up an obstacle course for the new operator observation. When the new operator shows up for their first shift, let them know that you will be assessing their performance while they complete their assigned tasks. Introduce the new MMHE operator to the shift operators. Let them know that a new operator will be joining them and that they should be aware and supportive. Assign MMHE and tasks to the operator and observe as the operator completes those tasks. If all is good, inform the operator as such, complete the digital checklist, and file a hard copy in the operator's career file. If you find that the operator is not safe, you need to determine whether or not to proceed with coaching or if more training is needed. Keep an eye on the new operator to make sure that they are progressing as expected and not taking on any bad habits. If they aren't coming along as they should, more time may be needed with the trainer to correct the deficiency. Now let's have a look at what a new operator observation should look like. Okay guys, that does it. Any questions?
Nope.
Good. So before we get started, I just want to let you know, introduce you to a new employee today, Kevin. He's just finished his operator training and he'll be working with you on the floor from now on. We're just going to get him going. I'm going to do a quick evaluation, make sure everything's good, and then he'll be working with you throughout the day. So just keep an eye out, he's new, and jump in there if you need some help, okay? Right on. Okay, good. We'll see you. Have a good shift, guys. Kevin, you nervous?
A little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Don't be nervous today.
Okay.
Well, I know that you just finished your training, you're a new operator, so I just want you to take your time, do things right, just practice what you've learned in training, and you should be okay, right? So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to get you to do a pre-use inspection of Unit 12.
Sure thing.
I'll give you a key.
Thanks.
And then I'm going to get you to clear the staging area over there.
Okay.
While you're working, I'm just going to do a quick observation and make sure you're safe and you're not going to hurt yourself or hurt anyone else.
Okay.
And if you're good to go, you just keep going, clear the area. And if not, then I'll just, I'll pull you over, have a quick little discussion with you, and we'll deal with whatever happens at that point, okay?
Thanks a lot.
Good stuff. So remember, take your time, don't rush. Speed and efficiency will come with time and practice, okay?
Great, thanks.
Good stuff, right on. Okay. Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff. I'm just going to get you to shut down the machine. We'll go over the observation, okay? So, how'd that feel?
A little nerve-wracking. There's a lot more distractions here than in training school.
Yeah, and then having me look at you doesn't help either, right?
Yeah.
But no, good. You're coming along good. You got the controls down pat. The only thing that I want to talk to you about is that you got to remember to look in the direction you're traveling. So you did really good to engage the load. You went in, picked up the load.
Okay.
You did a quick check behind, but then you moved about 5 feet without looking behind you because you were focused on the load.
Okay.
So what's important to do is you set the load to where you think everything is okay, and then you look in the direction you want to go and you start moving in that direction.
Great,
Other than that, good job on the evaluation, really good. I'm not worried about your speed and efficiency, that'll come with time, but I know you're a safe operator. I'm confident that you're not going to hurt yourself or anyone else. So any questions?
Not right now, but thanks for the support. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Good. So just keep going, keep clearing the staging area, bring everything over to the left side here.
Okay.
We'll get ready for that 11 o'clock shuttle and we'll be good.
Great, thanks.
Okay. Oh, way to go.
Thanks.
Good job, Kevin. So once the observation is complete, you need to log into Learning Zone. to transfer the information from the hard copy evaluation form onto the digital task list. Once that step is complete, your operator now has an electronic training record and is qualified to operate. As part of the MMHE recertification process, you will receive automatic notifications every 18 months that one or more of your direct reports are due to complete a practical skills observation. Now in this case, you'll be observing experienced operators. You want to pay particular attention to the operator's behavior and attitude and whether or not they are complacent when it comes to safe operating procedures. Look for and address any bad habits, like are they looking in the direction of travel, coming to a complete stop before lifting or lowering the load? Are they bulldozing the load? Are they holding onto the LR7 handrail? Are they rough with the controls, mishandling loads, taking turns too fast, etc.? When you receive notification that an operator is due for an observation, you need to determine whether or not you will do the observation yourself or if you will assign it to another observer. If you decide to do the observation yourself, advise the operator at the beginning of the shift that they are due for an observation and that you will be observing them at some point during the shift. When you're ready to do the observation, bring the checklist out onto the floor with you and observe the operator as they complete their assigned tasks. No need to set up an obstacle course in advance. If their assigned task does not include all of the operating practices noted on the observation form, ask the operator to perform them. If all is good, inform the operator as such, complete the digital checklist and file a hard copy in the operator's career file. If you find that the operator is not safe, you need to determine whether or not to proceed with coaching or if more training is needed. Now let's have a look at what an 18-month operator observation should look like. Okay, gentlemen, that's all for today. Everything good? Any questions? No? Okay, good. Have a good shift. Take your time. Be careful out there. You want to make it safe. Make it home today, okay? Good stuff. Okay, Ray, hang on a minute. How you doing?
Good.
I just got to talk to you for a minute. Your 18-month observation's due today.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to watch you do your pre-trip.
Okay.
And later on in the shift, I'll just watch you work a bit. If there's no problems, so you're good to go, keep going. If I see something that needs some work, I'll let you know. Okay?
No problem, Mike.
Good stuff. No need to be nervous.
It's okay. Thank you.
Good stuff. Okay, have a good one. Take care. Ray? Hey Ray, can you shut it down for a minute? I'm just going to go over what I observed with you.
Yeah, okay.
So you obviously been riding this machine for a long time, right? This kind of equipment?
A few years, yeah.
It shows you really got to master the machine down. You're a really great operator. But there's just one thing I noticed. When you're operating the machine, your feet are sticking outside the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You know, we use this equipment so often and we get complacent in what we do. But it's that one day is going to come along that you're going to hook it into a mono or you're going to hook it into a post. You're going to twist it around and hurt it bad. So just remember when you're operating the machine, keep those feet inside the operator platform and you're good to go. Other than that, fantastic observation. Great job. You're obviously a master on the machine. That's all I have to say. Keep up the good work, man.
Well, thank you, Mike.
Right on,
Thank you very much.
You have a good day, okay?
Thank you.
Continue with your shift. We'll talk to you later. Thanks, Ray. See ya. The daily observation is where you will informally observe MMHE operators in action or get the big picture. Set aside about 30 minutes and take a walkabout on the floor. Focus on MMHE use, get the big picture and look around. Scan the floor and look to make sure everyone is doing things the way they should be. Look for reckless behaviors like traveling with an elevated load, lifting and lowering with the load in motion, bulldozing into a truck, or loading on a red light. Look to see if LR7 operators are using 3 points of contact and keeping their feet inside the platform. If you see any such behavior, you need to take immediate action. If you see some risky behavior, approach the operator and ask them to park and shut down the equipment. Review what you observed with the operator and discuss the associated risks. Keep in mind that the operator may not be aware of what they are doing is wrong. You need to assess each situation individually and customize your approach accordingly. Make note of the driver's name, date, time, and the unsafe behavior or behaviors observed, and that you provided coaching. Record the information on the daily observation form and file for future reference. If the operator continues to operate recklessly and disregard the safety rules, you'll have to reassess the situation and apply progressive discipline if necessary. You should be watching all of the time and actioning any unsafe use you see immediately. Be proactive and take action. Doing so will go a long way in preventing MMHE incidents and improving overall safety on the dock. Now let's have a look at what a daily MMHE safety observation should look like. Well, now that things have slowed down a bit and I got some downtime, it'd be a great time to go out on the floor and do an MMHE safe use observation. So I'll get my daily observation sheet and go out and just have a general look around and see what's going on. Kevin, stop.
Yeah. What's the big deal?
Stop. Park the machine, please. I got to talk to you for a minute.
What's the matter?
You're loading on a solid red light.
Yeah, okay, so I checked the trailer and it's chalked and the hook is engaged, so the trailer's not going anywhere, we're good.
Yeah, no, you're right. The trailer isn't going anywhere. But the red and green light serve as a visual warning to the operator to let them know that something's changed in the loading condition, right?
Oh, okay.
So by not putting a lip and trailer switch, you're doing two things. You're not taking the power away from the leveler, so someone come along now and store the leveler, but you're not turning that light green. So you're loading on a solid red light.
Okay.
If someone comes along and stores a dock plate now, you're in the back getting some monos or something, you come back, you're used to loading on a red light, you're not going to notice that something's changed, right?
Okay.
So what you got to do is you got to flip that lip and trailer switch, turn that light green.
Okay.
Okay? So if you do leave and a driver or a supervisor comes along and stores that dock plate on you, they have to flip that lip and trailer switch, turns the light red before they can do anything.
Okay.
So when you come back now and you notice that light is red, that something's changed, that'll prompt you to get off your machine and have a look.
Okay.
If you're always loading on that red light, you're going to turn that corner, you're not going to know that the change has occurred.
Right.
And you're going to drive in the truck, you're going to fall in between the space between the trailer and the leveler, and you're going to hurt yourself.
Okay.
So just remember, red is dead.
Okay.
You load only on a solid green light, okay? Or if it's on bypass.
Okay, you made a good point.
Yeah, because the same thing applies. If you want to take it off bypass, they got to take that lip and trailer switch off. Light turns red, lets you know that something's changed. And you got to get off your machine and check, okay?
Okay, no, thanks, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay, thanks.
Carry on, have a good one. Whoa, Ray, hang on a minute. Whoa, how's it going?
Good.
Good, good. Listen, I noticed you're coming along here. You're holding on to the tiller with one hand.
You're right, Mike. It's a bad habit. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Yeah, I know. You have to understand, though, Ray, that if anything happens to the machine, it malfunctions in any way, or it hits the guardrail or hits a strap, you're going to fly right off that machine.
That's true.
So when you're operating the machine, remember you got to have 3 points of contact at all times. You want the hand on the handrail, one hand on the tiller, and both your feet on the platform. That way you got a good grip on the machine. Something happens, you're not going to get thrown off.
You're right, Mike. I won't do it again.
I just don't want you to get thrown off and get hurt, okay?
Okay, thank you very much,
No
Mike.
problem, Ray. Carry on.
Thank you very much.
Good shift, okay?
Thank you.
Take care.